Well, good morning everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Back at it again. Oh, and there's an advert on YouTube on my thing. There you go. There's a young man talking about his retirement. There you go. How depressing is that? Probably has to be done. Doesn't mean it's not depressing. There we go. What a way to start the show. Unfortunately, I did try to go live for the Qatar, literally like 10 seconds after touchdown. I had the ability to go live. I just went, I'll just make sure everything else is right before I do that. So, yeah, sorry about that. So, very, very early. It was in a hold over EMA for a good old while, that one. Of course, we do have restrictions here. Especially, I don't know if they really don't really do it first thing most days, but I know at the weekend they do kind of enforce it. So it's 6 a.m. before arrivals, but sorry, they like to have arrivals coming in after 6 a.m. So that's why that was waiting up. Say it could have got in for about, memory serves me right, about quarter to 6. That's how early it was. First of all, well done to Liam's buddy, who was first in the chat. Awesome, bud. Miss Pandora was second, and then it was a lovely Joe Blackman who was third. So well done. John Richardson, good morning to you. Adrian's in the chat. Hello, mate. Sorry I couldn't pop into DFW last night. I was watching the football. There you go. At least I'm being honest about it. I'm not coming out and going, I was busy doing quantum physics. No, I was watching the football. Tom Berry saying, morning all, was on my way to work and got put onto standby. G. Rucker's gone tech. Well, mate, all I'm going to say is, Tom, look for an engineer called Tom if he's working, and if that is the case, just give him a smack around the head from me. Honestly, and just go, Simon from Stinky Plains says, morning, mate. There you go. Big Red, morning to you. Oliver Elliott, hello there. Simon Belfield, hello. Grace Pop saying, morning all. Santa Tui to Palmer saying, leaving hopefully in 15 minutes. I have asked the crew to give a cheeky wave. Well, hopefully they will. If they don't, I'll message you and you can give them a smack around the head from me. No, don't do that. Aviation Katie is in there again. Paul Dunn, morning to you. Colin Dutton, good morning. And massive shout out to Paul Dunn joining the 41-month crew at Domestic, saying 41 months with our amazing TP family. You know, I'm not too amazing today, to be honest. I think some of this time off I had over the past week has made me forget a few things. I have forgot a couple of things this morning, so a bit dopey, but hey-ho. In fairness, I have only had like an hour and a half of sleep because I was watching football and I stayed up a little bit after that. And then before you know it, the alarm's going off in my ear going, wah, wah. Sounds like Liz, to be honest. And yeah, I'm back out here, so there we go. Big Red's there. Morning, mate. Banging shots I saw yesterday. Putting me to shame. John Hume, hello there. We also got Mr. Matt of the Seas. Matt, how you doing, bud? Lee Manton, good morning, and your air conditioning unit as well. Very jealous. Don't want to talk about things, mate. I will say this. It looks like we're going to get another one of those heat domes coming in. If you want an air conditioning unit, I would advise you to go out and buy one now. I think it's going to be hotter as well than the one that we've just had as well. So, yeah, size little tip of the day for you. And if I'm wrong, tough. Monday morning, 007. Morning to you. Oh, Tom Berry, you know, if they're sending those biz jets in with parts, etc., it's never a good sign. I know Tom, when I know he was walking into work on, was it Thursday or Friday? It was one of the two anyway. And he was walking in, and he, because you know where they park up, and he was walking in and he saw the biz jet there, and he might have just said, "Oh no," but using a lot stronger language than that. But yeah, feel free to give him a whack. Say it's an official Simon command, and he'll accept it. Because if he doesn't, I'll give him a whack around the head. Steve Kelly's good morning to you. Larry Richmond saying morning all from Ireland. Well, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Well, Katie, unfortunately, I'm the bearer of bad news then. Because as you know, everything's kind of like, or guesstimates and stuff like that. But it looks like if you look over the Atlantic at the moment, there's a massive area of high pressure. Looks like it's singing its way over towards us. So, yeah, I think this is going to be hotter as well, to be honest. Like I say, I think we're going to be looking at 40. There you go, 40 again. Mr. Mike K's in the chat. Morning, Magic. How you doing, mate? So dual runway ops is about to start. Most certainly is. We've got this Ryanair making its way over towards us, going off to Bucharest, and then we've got got company behind it going off to Almeria. Just gonna have a quick look at the inbounds. Oh yes, I can see that bit. I can see the Ryanair BizJet going back. How did I miss that one taking off? Because I obviously was so into doing into the setup this morning that I totally missed that jet going back off to Stansted. Naomi, lovely to see you. How are you doing? I have sent you a message. I know you sent me a message. I have sent you a message back. No worries. Well, it's going to be our first departure of 23 left today. Well, probably. You never know. That Ryanair behind going to Almeria might push him. Is that Rob BH in the chat? It certainly is. Morning, Rob. How you doing, mate? So, I just want to clear the air, because that's what's happened with the weather. In regards of Friday, we've had this command since day one, and it is a Lizism. If there's lightning, we do not stream. And I know that it didn't last for a long period here in Manchester, but you got to remember it's the times that I was going out at. And my goodness, that was, if you're in Manchester, you will know what I'm on about. I think even if you're a bit further away, you know how big that bolt of lightning was. And yeah, we don't mess with that. What other streamers do is up to them, but honestly, the stream is not worth getting hit by a bolt of lightning. I know it's very unlikely to happen, but I don't care. Well, there goes Carlos. And Robin is out to see me. Morning, Robin. I think he's a bit of a late starter today. I think every other bird and his cousin's been out. So it's the first time I've seen the Robin. Very nice rotation on that Ryanair. I think we are, Naomi, I think, California weather. And to be honest, once I've acclimatised to it, it's not that bad. The only issue we've got here in the UK is that our buildings are not meant for hot conditions. So, you know, like if you go to Spain, Greece and stuff, you know, you got that kind of the white, the blues, the terracottas, you know, that kind of repel the heat very well. But the UK, we're more built for keeping the heat in. So our buildings are just absolutely horrible at the moment to be in there, and it's just horrible and sweaty. So if you have been treating yourself to a air conditioning unit, all I can say is, well done. I'm jealous. Yeah, Mike, I think lack of sleep is just a standard thing with me at the moment. So don't just get on with it, don't you? Diane R747 saying, a shout out to my daughter Jen, who's on the EasyJet off to Palma. Is everyone off to Palma this morning? Saying she's on the wing, so give her a wave, please, Simon. I will try my best. Oh, she's on this. There you go. On that one. A321 Neo going off to Palma de Majorca. Henry Bro saying 4 degrees, Sam. My mate will be a dangerous species. I can't say rest. I get told off by a mate of mine who I know will be watching. But Henry Bro, let's just show him love. Well, this is going to be the first one, well, second one to go out, so I will try my best to give a wave. But hopefully got a torch on. If I want to make it a little bit easier. If not, I'll just make it up as I go along. Alright, let's go down we're going to pan down the plane. I will wave. I'm going to multitask like a ledge. Over the wing, you see. I saw a face at the window. That's it, they're off to Palma de Mallorca. Next will be the TUI to Dubrovnik. TUI. It's primed and ready to go. Say off to Dubrovnik. I think I should get rid of that now. There we go. That's better. That's saying finally succumbed to Joanna's years of persuading me to get a portable AC a couple of weeks ago. I have to say it was a good purchase. But this morning's a lovely breeze blowing through the windows. Yeah, it is just that little bit better, isn't it? I will say it's still very, very humid here, but as I say, we don't have the heat, so that is a bit of bonus. I don't think temperatures are going to be up above 20 today. I think if we 20, 21, something like that. But I think the real feel will be a lot less because we do have a sizable breeze blowing down the runway. So I say the 737 MAX 8 is off to Dubrovnik. Gary Fraser's in the chat. Morning, Gary. How you doing, mate? So talking about how British we are by complaining about the weather and then saying it's too cold if we didn't have nice weather. Mate, it's 100%. To be honest, I want Rupert to be in the chat this morning because if he is, he's going to get a bit of banter off me. I think he knows where I'm going with this one as well. Diana 747 saying that was a winner. I like that. Good way to start the day. Are you ready to take off there for that TUI Max? HD Bands, good to see you again, my friend. How are you doing? There's the Air France going to be popping down in front of us. It's got vibes of that. Or is the Ryanair on Tango going to push in? It's just, no, I think my answer has just been sorted. So this Ryanair 737 MAX 8 is off to Berlin. Katie, I'm going to screenshot that, and when you do complain about it being cold, that's going to get dragged out into the public. It's all right. We're not used to extremes of temperature. We're more, like a temperate climate, and it's all right. If we were used to it, I just think a lot of it is to do with our buildings and insulation. With the fact that we don't have aircon, I think that's going to have to change massively over here. Being a cheeky sod, and you don't have to answer this, by the way. How much did you pay for your aircon unit? Because I say Liz kind of started negotiations in regards of one yesterday. It might have to be a new Dyson Airwrap. David, good morning to you. Or should I say Kia? Saying Kia and greetings from Glenroy Lodge, where it's currently a balmy 7 degrees, just after sunset, after a -5 start to the day. Expect another heavy frost later. Wowzers. Go from one extreme to the other, don't we? Air France A320 going back off to Paris Charles de Gaulle, all lined up and ready to go. And there they go. Look at the contrast in the sky. He's got the light on the plane, well, he did have. And you've got these dark clouds in the background giving a lot of atmosphere. Hopefully not a lot of rain. Oh, that Air France. Just had a moment. So you've got the birds underneath. Looks like they're on a thermal. And the Air France just had to go through it. I would, if anyone's listening, I would just hold up departures for a minute. I don't want Ryanair to get in the way, but I'm sure the Air France will have just told the tower that there are quite a few birds just past it's the end of the runway. It's not on the runway or anything, but it looked like they were just climbing on the thermal. This is the 737 MAX 8 off to Almeria. As I say, I'm sure they'll be looking with a good pair of binoculars down to the bottom. I'm not sure if there's an ops car down there at the moment. I don't think there is, because they'd then be able to have a quick look. I can still see the birds down there, but I think a lot of them have dispersed now. Mike K let us know that the Air Canada is about 20 minutes out. Cheers, Mike. And then we've got the Etihad 777-300ER over Northamptonshire. Naomi let us know that the Emirates is about 1 hour and 5 minutes out. And Emma Watson saying, good morning, my 2 sons are due in on the 8:45 from Malaga. I'll be setting off to collect them soon. I imagine they'll be very rough. I think that's going to be I think that's going to be underestimate of the year, actually. I think they'll be smooth as sandpaper. Good luck with that. Matt's saying he's paid a bit for it. Matt, I think, you know, I'm happy to pay for something that, how do I put it, will last. Well, Naomi let us know it's 63 degrees over where she is over in California. And John Hume saying, Wookie. Right, next morning. David McGuire saying, morning Simon everyone, hope you're having a tip-top day. Well, I'd like a bit more sleep, but you know, beggars can't be choosers in this life. Sure I can get a power nap in a little bit later. Jet 2, morning. Going off to Provezza. Using an A321 Neo. Tony Watson saying good morning to all. Sad to say, last day watching, off to Germany for 2 months. Oh, you have a great time over there. Oh, Germany. Annette saying good morning from Bridlington. Well, good morning to you. Yeah, I can see that Etihad coming up through the Peak District now. Lost in space. Good to see you like a proper football team. Same. Triggering people at the start of the stream. Just how I do things. Okay, you're asking, did I enjoy the England game last night? I don't think you can ever enjoy watching England play. That'll be the first thing. Well, it's a solid result. I think the pundits are loving the sound of their own voices at the moment. Particularly ex-Man United players. Sorry, just saying it as it is. And I never thought I would say this in my life, but big shout out to Lee Dixon for calling out the negative punditry, because I loved it. So I don't know if you saw it. About, do you know where you have that drinks break at the moment? They love the drinks break, don't they? The likes of Ian Wright, Gary Neville, and Roy Keane, they were all right about England. They were saying, "Oh, it's a good start to the game" and all this. And then when they got to half time, it was just a pile on England. And this is honestly, this negativity, they need to get the hell out of it. They're just so toxic. And Lee Dixon after half time goes, "Well, I don't remember him saying that during the first quarter." And it was like, "Oh yeah, they did talk a lot. They did say good things about England." And then all of a sudden they changed their mind about them. Honestly, they're so poor. And a couple of them, honestly, I've got no time, and I think people know this, particularly for Roy Keane. I can't stand him anymore. I respect him, he's the club captain at my team, but as I say, he's a pundit, he's negative. Gary Neville as well, honestly, just needs a sock in his gob. Anyway, let's move on. 2E737 Max 8 going off to Palma de Mallorca now. Oh, I said I was going to get a wave, didn't I? Pilots, are you waving? They didn't wave. There you go. Totally stunned me. Qatar's still not on standby, looks of it. I'll tell you what, it's a late rotation as well. I know it's came on via Victor Bravo, but flight to Palma. That is a mightily derated takeoff. Oh, don't worry, Tony. If you can, that'd be fantastic. If not, mate, I understand that you've got other commitments. Speaking of stuff, there will be an announcement over the next few days. There might be another Think Planes on tour. A bit of shenanigans coming up, so keep your eyes and ears out for that one. Oh, Gracie Pop saying, just sat on the TUI looking at you and watching the stream to Palma, leaving shortly. Well, we just got you. I hope you enjoyed seeing yourself on stream, and thank you for your support. Caroline, good morning to you. Are you all right? Cathay, well, not only heard about it, we've seen the video in regards of the. I think Qatar are trying to stick their name away from it as much as possible. So we'll say it's the Mammoth 777F. I know Mammoth are also trying to get away from it as well. Every company who's involved in that freighter conversion is like, it's not us. Nothing to do with us. Yes, very aware of that video where the 777F is flying literally a few metres above the ground, and then, I mean, for some stupid reason, when they applied the power, they put the right wingtip down very low. I mean, that was close to a wing strike. I mean, very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Ego piloting, some might say. I would say so. Put it this way, if that person ever flies again, I would be shocked. I think there's at least two people losing their jobs there, but hey-ho. Jet 2 A321 Neo going off to Antalya now. So on to final now. We have the Air Canada 787-9 Dreamliner. Please be in the new livery. Yes, winner. Nice to see. Caroline saying getting closer to the 100k. Most certainly am. Probably going to happen in the next month, isn't it? In all likelihood. So to see what happens. So there'll be a few announcements coming in the next few days. Some, I think near enough all of them I think you'll like. I will say as well, and you know, I say this, you know, like with the memberships, I do say, you know, if you're going to look at becoming a member of Domestic Delight, I would not do it yet. There you go. I think I've given you a rough hint. Time frames we're going. I do it in a few days, and then I think it'd be a good investment. That's all I'm going to say. Katie, I think they're going to go. I mean, they're going to do all right. I think. Let's let this Jet 2 go out. I think the way that they're set up is they're going to play counter-attacking football, much as the way Man United tend to do a lot, and I think against the better teams who will apply a lot of pressure on England, I think they'll do all right. Of course, they have to sort out what's happening at the back at the moment. A lot of injuries and a lot of changes, but I think they'll be okay. I've got to be honest, I've not seen any team so far in the World Cup that's really impressed me. And I know that there's been big routs of scores and stuff like that, but I've got to be honest, defensively, every team looks really bad. There you go, I've said it. All big teams anyway. They look pretty bad to me, so I'm not really that worried. I know the commentators are making a big thing about having to play, possibility of having to play Spain if we didn't finish top of the group. So bring it on. But hey ho. TUI off to Orid now using the 737 MAX 8. Air Canada will be with us in a moment or two. Canada coming into view, so we're going to send the camera down to the bottom end. Let there be focus. Ooh, smoky landing there from the Air Canada. Would I be correct in presuming that that's had a new hatch attached under the A and D of Canada? EasyJet to Malta, now departing. We'll ignore that. Get its beauty. It's taken 6 hours and 4 minutes in order to get here from Toronto. Oh, Tom, put your feet up, lad. Well, it's nice of Mr. O'Leary to think of you and give you a little bit of time off on standby. I'm sure you're probably going to get called off a little bit later. Like, oh, yeah, I'm just not feeling it today. Sure, that'll be happening all over the place. Henry's in the chat saying, "Morning, Simon. Went in the bathroom this morning to find a cockroach on its way back, on its back, wiggling." Well, I mean, I won't lie. It's greetings go. I wasn't going to expect that one, but there we go. Something a bit different on the stream. Mark Miller, good morning to you, my friend. How are you doing? David talking to Henry about the cockroach. All I want to know is, did you call it Simon? And just in case you're wondering what that noise was, that's the ops team just trying to disperse Carlos. Gary Fraser saying, if you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to hit that like button. Yeah, I say it's going to be important. You know, I couldn't stream on Etihad. Couldn't stream on Wednesday. Gary, that's the new Turkish mate. Due to the fact that I had to catch up on work. It just the last few weeks have just got to the point where I was so far behind in it. I just had to take a bit of time off. But with everything that happened on Friday with the lightning and everything, it meant that I could get everything done. So in a way, it was kind of quite beneficial. So thankfully now I'm back up to speed. So what I'm going to try and do is give myself a little bit of time off. Just, you know, like half a day or something. I've got my MOT tomorrow. Great. So that'll be fun. So got a few things to do. Treating mum to a TV over the last few days. Saw bargaining John Lewis and said, you can have that. So I'll have to get that installed for her and everything. So yeah, busy few days. Of course, I'll still have to do some work, but I can just, you know, take the foot off the gas pedal a little bit. See those flaps? They look pretty minging to me. Hashtag minging flaps. Next in, we do have the Hainan A330. Airport and plane spotting VR. Hello there from Mexico. Tom Berry, we always have them out during the summer season, mate. As soon as they arrive, it feels like they disappear as quickly. But yeah, during the summer season, we have them. Is it 4 times a week? I think we're in that ballpark, aren't we? But yeah, they're a nice addition to have. Never complain. Mike K. Typical Simon, that's all I'm going to say, mate. Oh, Rob, I love that cockpit. Really do. It's one of the reasons why I do like that Air Canada so much. Naomi saying, why does EK17 always get the special treatment at Manchester? Don't know, does it? Honestly, I don't know, does it? I mean, it's probably the most streamed plane, isn't it? I think that's probably why, but other than that, I think they're all pretty much the same. Mel C, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Rang, hello there from India. Sparky's in the chat. Morning, Sparky, saying good morning. Feeling a bit rough today. It was a long day at car rally, but fun. And today is my rest day. Well, enjoy your rest day, my friend. Also got Steve Carter in there as well. Morning, Steve. How you doing, mate? How's the Arga? Just can't help it. Now we've got the dirty flaps emojis in there. You absolute legends. Henry put in the Etihad Retro. Right, coming down in front of us, we're going to go down to the bottom and prepare ourselves for the Hainan A330 coming in from Beijing. It has taken 10 hours and 18 minutes in order to get here this morning. And we'll see if the button machine can do what it says on the label. Still can't see it, but it will be with us in a moment. Thanks to Big Red, Paul, Don, Adrian, Gio Blackman, Guy Fraser, Naomi. Sorry, I got I still have this cough. Matt C, Mark Miller. Everyone enjoying my my new term, minging flaps. It's a thing, isn't it? Well, that was a bit of butter for you. These jets will be out next. It is lined up and ready to go. It's just come down Victor Alpha. This one's off to Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport. So as you can hear, the ops team are very, very proactive in trying to move on Carlos this morning. I think that Air France departure that we had before has brought this on. But, on it like a car bonnet. So you see, saying good morning, Simon, Liz and everyone. I hope you're all well. Saying have a great Sunday. Well, wishing you the same as well, Sue. Always a pleasure to welcome you into the chat. Yorg 7478 saying good morning, saying thanks for the show. Well, thank you for joining us, mate. To Dreamliner making its way out. That's long overdue. This is the EasyJet A320 Neo going off to Iceland. Marco saying good morning from Holland. Well, good morning to you, my friend. Nice to see you. Indian King saying, how's the weather, mate? Well, it's a lot cooler today. I will say that. It's a fair old breeze heading straight down the runway. It's not raining yet. Do have the brolly ready to go if needed, but yeah, it's not too bad, to be honest. I'll take this. In my shorts, got a hoodie on. I don't know if that helps you determine the weather. I know it's a bit of a contradiction, but it's just how it is. Mike just letting us know, saying a lot of these planes do have slot delays at the moment. The EasyJet that we're just looking at in front of us, that's the crew on there are going to be absolutely fuming because they should have gone out at 5:40 this morning. So an hour and 10 minutes slot delay already. Anyone go to the TAS fair yesterday? Doesn't know if you did. Mr. Living It Large was there. If you bought anything off him, let us know. What did you buy? And will you be asking for a refund? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Another flare going off. I tell you what, using the flare allowance today. Mike K letting us know that TUI Dreamline is off to Mahon. Check it out. Jet My 2 A321 Neo lined up. It's going off to Kalamata. Caroline, about 900, something like that. 800, 900, somewhere in that ballpark. Lucy Dashy, good morning to you. How you doing? There's a wood pigeon just buzzing me. Sounds like that flight to Malta, Mike, has started up again. And thank you to everyone who put the Jet 2 emojis in there. Next arrival will be the Ryanair from Prague. And here's that TUI going off to Mahon. Lucy, do you know what? It was dead warm today as well in the where we were as well. It's just horrible. It's taking so long to disperse that heat. I mean, that's even with like all the windows and like open, you know, so you're hoping that you can drive the air, you know, the air through. But yeah, it seems to be taking an absolute age to do it. So fingers crossed that get things cooled down. I did say, Lucy, if you look over the Atlantic Ocean at the moment, it's a big area of high pressure. It looks like we're going to get another waft of that. I think it's around about the 5th or 6th of July. 6th or 7th, was it? 6th or 7th, actually. Don't say 6, 7, anyone. I will ban you. One from Prague is coming in now. Fortunately, I'll stay on this TUI. Not fortunate, but you know what I mean. Alright, let's get down to the bottom. Right. There it is. Ryanair coming in from Prague. using the 737-800. Got 2 Max there, lined up, raring to go. There's another flare going off there. Wowzers. I've not heard this many flares go off, ever. TUI. They're going off to Zakynthos. Mike K saying the Gulf Air's not too far away. I can also see that we've got the TUI Dreamliner about to turn on to final. Coming in from Punta Cana. Yeah, I think I've just given Lucy a lot of really bad news there. Sorry out, Lucy. Well, I thought you'd be pre-warned. I did say if you were thinking of probably getting an aircon unit, now's probably the time. Oh, Tony Crystal's in the chat. Morning, Tony. Hope you're doing well. Gives me a quick opportunity to get a sip of water. And finally, EasyJet off to Malta. Coming on to 2-3 left now. Yeah, thank you. Do you know what? Considering they've had a massive slot delay, fair dues to him for giving us a wave, because I won't lie, I wouldn't be feeling that at all. But absolute legends on that EasyJet flight deck. Let's say going off to Malta now. Hopefully this TUI doesn't hold up this departure. It's just over Stockport, isn't it? Oh, it's over Stockport. It's got plenty of time for him to depart even. Oh, Lucy, it is the mismatched EasyJet door. That is a hatch that don't match. Mike K let us know that the first air tank of the day is pushing back. Thanks, Mike. That'll be going off to Faro. Here we go. Tony Crystal, I won't lie, we were all thinking that you had the orange paint. So I think you're going to have to supply some for that EasyJet. David Maguire's in the chat. Morning, mate. Saying, Disaster Simon forgot to call into the Oat Cake shop in Congleton. Oh my days. And the only thing you can do is try and ring up John from Drones and Planes and see if he can sort you out. The Congleton Massive. Ryanair taking a left to go down Tango. The 2 Dreamliner should be with us in a moment. Let's slowly make our way down to the bottom. Popping out from that gap any second now. Paul Dunn going boop door. It's a new one. I like it though. It looks like it's clearing up a little bit, which is, I won't lie, nice to see. Tony said he's going to get a paintbrush. Cheers, mate. Sure they'll appreciate it. EasyJet. Times are hard there. So it's TUI 787-9 Dreamliner coming in from Punta Cana now. It's the TUI Nordic Dreamliner, and it's taken 7 hours and 36 minutes in order to arrive here this morning. And there goes the Ryanair off to Marseille. Tony Crystal, there is a park called Alexandra Park, and it's up near my doctor's surgery. It's Wally Range, Hume Moss Side area of Manchester. Why are you asking? I'm intrigued now. Another flare going up. I tell you what, there must be like a whole horde of birds down there. I've never seen the ops team just so on it in regards to trying to get these birds just to do one, basically. I did see a message, Michael Gwynn, saying, "Good morning, mate. Can I get a shout out for my 3-year-old daughter, Myla Ray, who loves watching you?" Well, Myla Ray, it's lovely to have you joining us here. It's a silly o'clock, really. 7 o'clock in the morning. You need a lie-in, but no, it's great to have you, and I hope you're enjoying all the loud planes and everything. Cafes, good morning. Tennessee Siren Productions, hello. I might let us know that the next arrival is the Gulf Air. The one with the all blue 80 winglet. Gulf Air just coming into view now. We'll probably get that one once it just goes into the flare. At least it depends on how you're describing them. If you're doing it in the way I'm guessing the ops team are having to see them at the moment, I'm guessing a horde would probably be quite accurate. Just as collective nouns go. Oh, having a bit of a moment there. But got it down okay. Tennessee Siren Productions, yes, this is proper Manchester in the UK. So Gulf Air even, 787-9 Dreamliner. Coming from Bahrain, it has taken 6 hours and 35 minutes for it to arrive here this morning. Naomi asking why the BA A380 didn't come here yesterday. So many reasons why, Naomi, we don't know. Ops will have had their reasons behind that. I mean, did we have available code F stands? I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't know. There's the answer. Jet 273. Ah, it's a paddy plane off to Ibiza. Whoop whoop. Paddy plane. Dave Cox, good morning to you, my friend. Morning, Mr. on his Ollie Bob's Wadders. How you doing, mate? And Nicola of the Griffiths is in the chat saying, morning, Simon, morning, everyone. Hope you've not all melted and get to enjoy some cooler weather today. It's not too bad, is it, today? As I said, Nicola, a little bit earlier, though. Looks like we've got another big wave coming in, so enjoy the cool while we've got it. Air tanker is about to enter 2-3 left. So this one's going off to Faro. I was going to go the winglet, but nah, come on. And there we go with that air tanker off to Faro. 2737 coming on via Victor Alpha. We'll be on next departure. We've got about half an hour until the Emirates A350 graces us with its presence. There we go. Aviation KT should be back 1st of July, one of them, and then it's mooted at the moment that it should be August, start of August, when we get the 3 A380s daily. But say that's subject to change. That's the one thing I am being told at the moment. So just keep an eye out on things. And Paul Dunn saying that was loud. I'm glad you like that, mate. And Kazmi, good morning to you. Some nice light on this too now. This one's off to Corfu using the 737-800. Simon Smith saying we're watching from a cloudy but warm sandbatch. Coffee machine on, settling down for a good watch. Oh my days. Oh, there was a Kestrel right next to me. Hey, Kez. Oh, thank you for hitting that like button, Nicola. Do appreciate it. I'll extend this for another minute. It's nothing is coming on at the moment. Oh, sorry, I'm not concentrating. Do have the Ryanair from Rome now turning on to final. And thank you everyone for putting the 2 emojis in there. Paul Dunn, Gary Fraser, Aviation Katie, absolutely smashing it out of the park there. Yeah, wait a sec. You see, they're just doing nothing. Jet 2 making its way over. And I can see that EK21 is making its way up towards EMA now. So about 17 or 18 minutes before they get here. Big Red, welcome back, my friend. Right, here we go. So this is the A321neo going to Enfida. Very nice indeed. Nice bit of light on it this morning. Gio said hello to you right at the beginning of the stream. Well, hello Gio. You have to go back. I actually gave you a very nice welcome into the stream. Can't believe it. Did you ignore my message then? Oh my days. Oh, this has just got really awkward. What are B&M going to do now? Got Jet2 and .com livery for coming over as well. Finally. Nice to have one of those pop over to say hello. That breeze getting it up. I know it's supposed to get upwards of 19. Well, I think it's going to gust up to about 30 today, but I think on the whole it's probably going to be about 17, 18 later in the afternoon. Gio's literally going back in the chat now and going, did he say good morning to me this morning? I did. Aviation Katie, thank you so much for £2 super chat. Saying for Liz for another towards another plant. I think we're going to have to put restrictions on Liz and plants, to be honest. But thank you, Katie. Do appreciate it. I know she will as well. Do have the inbound from Rome. Now about to slam it onto 2-3 right. Whoops. There he is, right in front of us. They're going to be off to Rios. Morning, mate. You alright? He was having a look. Defo was. Katie, I'll get into the chat to put some hearts in there in a second. But I also want to say a massive thank you to Paul Dunn, the One Think Planes gifted membership. Thank you, mate. And that's gone to Denise. Denise, if you're in the chat, can you pop in and say thank you to Paul? Say massive support, and he's going to give you the opportunity to watch most of the abroad shows that we're going to be doing soon. So that first slot is for Aviation Katie, and this slot is for Paul. There you go, Paul. Thank you so much to both of you legends. After Kavala, when we're coming on next. Actually, I might be wrong. And there's EasyJet Otter Roads is going to push on. It's coming on via Victor Charlie. How rated are these TUI departures at the moment? I know it's a 7-3, which does struggle to get up to V1, but they really struggling. EasyJet, I say, going off to Rhodes now. Well, it's Kirsty L in the chat. Morning, Kirst. How you doing? I think Gio got absolutely sloshed. She can't even remember if I said good morning to her anymore. Naomi giving us a warning for the Emirates. Virgin A330 on final, and just to the south of it, we do have EK21. Paul Carmen, morning everyone. Saying morning everyone. Saying a little cool today. Most certainly is, my friend. Neil, good morning. How are you doing, mate? Carl75 saying morning all much better, more normal temp. Saying he can enjoy his coffee without melting. It's always a bonus when you don't melt when you have a coffee, isn't it, mate? Carl, as I have said a few times already, there's another big band of high pressure making its way towards us, and I think it's going to be hotter than it was over the last few days. So sorry to be the purveyor of bad news. So, Mighty Orange off to Rhodes. In that case, then a brand new Jet 2 A321 Neo. And off to Birmingham. Well, there's two in front of us. There's one off to Kavala. I'm wondering if the Virgin Atlantic's going to rear its head in the next few seconds. I think it is, so we'll go down to the bottom. But as soon as I do that, that TUI spills up. Always the way. Tina C, good morning to you. Saying, morning everyone, hope everyone is well. Saying, happy you can stay and watch the duration today. No interruptions. Saying, my favourite place on a Sunday morning. Well, it's good to see you. And I hope you're doing well and hope you enjoy the show. Gio saying, I think I was more worried because I put a few messages in the chat and it looked like I was chatting to myself. Thing is, I got to be honest, I don't really read your mod messages. That's why I always say, if you need me, I'll whack it in the chat. Virgin's going to rock up any second now. So, I'm just going to ignore this one. I just trust that you mods do what you do. And if it's important, send us a message. So it's the Virgin Atlantic A330 coming in from New York JFK. It has taken 5 hours and 53 minutes in order to arrive here. Bears at the bottom there. Oh, I put it right on top of the bump as well. Very nice arrival. That there Ryanair is off to Marrakesh. And he's saying thank you for the membership to Paul Don. Absolute legend, thanks for doing that. Morning Sharon, how you doing? Lovely to see you. Tennessee, yes, a Air Canada plane did land a short while ago. So, jet to 737-800 going off to Athens. And EK21's just passing Stockport. Should be with us in the next 2 or 3 minutes. Gee, I just seen your reply. Exactly. Hashtag size sweetness. No, I'm just keeping an eye on the Emirates because its transponder seems to be going all over the place at the moment. As soon as I see that one, I'm going to be sending the camera down there. Yep, sorry, forget you, mate. Wait for Emirates. Emirates. So this is EK21 coming in from Dubai. It's taken 7 hours and 24 minutes in order to arrive here at Manchester this morning. And it's got some gorgeous light on it. Very nice. Sure you will all agree. James Martin, DXB, saying good morning, Runway, Simon and Liz. Lovely skies at Manchester this morning. They're a bit contrasty. They're looking a bit sporty. Looks like we could get a bit of rain in. So if we get no rain in, I'll agree with you. If we get rain later, I'm not going to agree with you. And thank you to everyone who stuck the Virgin Atlantic emojis in there. Starting with Matt K, Aviation, Katie, Paul Don, A-Rod Homer, Tina, Lucy Dashi, Matt C, Tracy Gray, Gary Fraser, legends. Tony Crystal, if you look at our plane spotting guide, it is location number 2. Or, as people refer to it as, piano keys. I call it Monday Man because I used to always come here on a Monday. There you go. Simple minds and all that. Tina, you know I'm always behind in the chat. I always get there eventually though. And we got 350 likes, thanks everyone. Let's see if we get to 500 please. Be very helpful. I say, I feel like it's a thing that YouTube are trying to kind of push back at the moment, the like button, but I know it's still important, so if you could hit it, I'd be eternally grateful. Oh yeah, you can add pics into the Think Planes Clubhouse, should you choose to. The thing about the Clubhouse is, it's a perk for members, is that you can post whatever you want in there, within reason, so long as it's legal. But it's not just for planes. I know there's this kind of notion that in plane spotting groups it just has to be about planes, and we're not like that. You can post whatever you want. Post about your roast dinner. You can post pics of your pets. I mean, if Mrs. C wanted to join, she could post pictures of Matt by his air conditioning unit. I mean, this you know, it's limitless what you can post in there. Oh, we do have an arrival, so I'm going to sack that off and go and get this thing here. This is the Aer Lingus A320 coming in from Dublin now. Short hop across the Irish Sea even. And there goes the EasyJet Otter and Talia. And thank you everybody for sticking the Emirates emojis in there. Starting with Aviation Katie, Anna Kesme, Gary Fraser, Paul Dunn, A-Rod Homer, Kirsty L, Naomi, Tracy Gray, Lucy Dashi, Neil, Adrian, Steve Carter, 3-Star Reds, Naomi, is that it? Tina as well. Nicola the Griffiths, Gio. There we go. And morning to you, John Walton. How you doing, mate? Pleasure to welcome you in. You all ready for your little trip? Thanks, Kirsty L, for putting the spotting guide in there. Always some dirty flaps, were there? Oh my days, on the brand new spanking new A350. Oh, well, I'd just like to apologise on behalf of Emirates. Oh, Victoria Addison, what are you doing? So, morning time, Liz and all, having a coffee before doing the Northwich 10k this morning. Really regret signing up for it. Pray for Victoria. That's off to Grotti. Using A380 Neo. About to turn on to final now. We do have the Ryanair from Dublin. And the second of our 2 air tankers is coming on via Victor Alpha. Hello, beautiful. This one's off to Palma. Oh, in fact, we've had a load of planes about Palma this morning. As you can imagine, this time of year, very, very busy. Nebo 1, I just think you get results in these group stages. You don't need to play particularly well in them, you just get through to the next stage. We've got the easier part of the draw now to look forward to. And if we can play better, that would be fantastic. But I think the way that we are going to play is going to be on the counter-attack, and I think the team's pretty well set up for that. I'm not really all that bothered. I think they'll do all right, England, to be honest. I mean, if you listen to the pundits, you wouldn't have thought that, but they're just paid to be that negative. They're just, honestly, depressing. Really despise them. I can't watch the pre-match commentaries and stuff like that. And it's all the Sky pundits. I'm sorry, they're all useless. There you go, I've said it. Jax, hello there, great to see you. Flight Deck Aviation first, hello there. Hugger, hello there, saying morning, sat in bed watching. There we go. Enjoy yourself. That's what I would say. Chill, relax, it's all good. Oh, John Walton saying as long as he gets there, because today's flight got cancelled. Ouch. Well, fingers crossed you both get there. Should be a cracking show. In case you don't know, Simon and John, hopefully, I better put this one in now, we'll be going off to Amsterdam Schiphol to do streams for you next week, well, over the next couple of days. So something to really look forward to. It reminds me, I'll have to make sure I have Simon and yourself set up as a destination once I finish my stream. So, fingers crossed. You get over there, guys? Should do. I can't imagine them having too many cancellations over there. Rob Driz, good morning and welcome to you, my friend. Neil saying, is anyone at the TAS fair yesterday? Well, I know Living at Large was there. I wasn't. Okay. You can get some good bargains there, but it's just a bit too much, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So it's Jet 2 A321 Neo going off to Meter Lane now. Lucy, thanks for popping in. See you later. I'll stay on this one. We'll ignore the Ryanair that's inbound. See you later, Naomi. And there goes that Jet 2 A321neo. Nige coming on in front of us. Let's get those Nige emojis in there. It's not an A380, but we still love him. Even though they've got a slightly ill-fitting radome on there. Awesome. Oh, we've got this again, where someone has joined a domestic. Now, they've either, I don't know how they could have, either I've banned them or they've blocked us. So I'm not sure exactly how that would work. If you're the person who's just put the milestone into the chat, I don't know who it is, I'll say thank you. But what I would ask is that can you email me at thinkplanes@gmail.com and we'll have to discuss a few things. But there you go. I will put hearts in there, but as I say, I don't know who it is, so I can't give you an actual shout out properly. So Dreamliner will be out next. To Paphos. So whoever that is, part of the returning member crew, or new member crew. I don't know which one it is. It does perplex me, those ones. Jet 2 A321neo coming in. Right, let's see and sort this one out. Right, what I can see is that I didn't see Liam's buddy. Thanks, Liam, for the milestone, for joining the 16-month crew domestic. Saying, keep up the good work, Simon, and mods from Liam. Well, thank you, mate. Let's get the hearts in the chat for you first, buddy. Sorry, it's taken me a few minutes to get around to doing that one. And then for the person who's just joined the Domestico, I don't know who it is, put some hearts in there for you. But as I say, if you could possibly email me, thinkplanes@gmail.com, we'll get this sorted. Guys saying we're at 400 likes, saying if you're enjoying the stream, please hit the like. It really does help the channel. Absolutely. As you know, I had, one stream where I couldn't come out because I had to work, and then another one because of the lightning. So, YouTube just kick you a little bit. Still a few birds at the bottom, but it's nothing like it was earlier when that Air France went out. Mighty Orange coming on in front now. So I'm going to get turn and burn from them. And that one is off to the lovely island of Skiathos. And cheers to everyone who put the Niger emojis in there, starting with Paul Dunn, Gary Fraser, Tina, Mark Miller, Aviation Katie, Big Red, 3-star Reds, Gio Blackman, absolute legends. I haven't said a proper hello to 3-star Reds, have I either? So hello there, mate. EasyJet's making its way on to the runway now. This will be going off to Naples for a bit of pizza. Ah, there's Liam's milestone. I can see it now. See, I didn't miss it. I was actually in front of it. Boom. But thanks, Liam. Cheers, bud. Springy Hull KR, morning to you. Jamil Ali, hello. Kirsty, if you could send me the name of the person who it was, please, I would be eternally grateful. Yeah, Luke, I mean, I wouldn't say it would go out at 8 o'clock. I mean, it would probably be closer to probably 9. But yes, the 777 will be coming out. Oh, Jamil Ali saying flying out next week with the Emirates at lunchtime flights. Well, I hope you have a great time on there. Sure you will. Oh, no probs, Liam. Appreciate your support and hard work you're doing on a lot of channels. Concord 73 saying this will get me red carded, but the Aussie rules will go further than the Pommies. Screenshot that one, mate, just so I can throw you a little bit of bants back when that goes horribly wrong. Right, so Kirsty sent me a photo. Let's have a look. Oh, so the new member is someone called Anthony Berg. So, Anthony Berg, I'm not sure exactly why I can't see your name. But thank you for your support, mate. I've put the hearts in already. But if you could just give me an email, we'll get things sorted out. Carlos's are just being absolute crazy at the moment. They are all over the show, and we've heard the ops team absolutely, working really hard and getting rid of him, but just not seem to be having it today. Jet 2 737 now coming on in front of us. This one's going off to Arias. And Naomi. Well, that's actually Tina first. Thank you so much for the one, I think, Planes gifted membership. And that's gone to Jax VR. Well, Jax, if you're in the chat, I know you were before. If you could say thank you, I'd be eternally grateful for that. And Naomi, thank you for your continued support joining the 16-month crew at Domestic Delight. Saying thank you, Simon Liz, for a good stream. 16 months and counting. Well, thank you, Naomi. Well, it's great to see you in the chat. And Tina, once again, thank you for the one Think Planes gifted membership, and that's gone to Mick Doherty, who I know was in the chat before. So Mick, if you could take time to say thank you, I'd be eternally grateful. Right, I know VT's not around, but you know, I'm going to spam the chat, just pretend he is, and just pretend he's going, oh, sorry, don't spam the chat, please. That's an accurate impression of him. Right, one set. That was for Tina's first gifted membership. That's for Naomi. I'll get on to the second gifted membership. Lovely Tina, got for us. Jet 2 finally thinking about rotating. Wowzers. It's deep. Right. Next out is this Jet 2. Right, and then finally, I'm going to put the hearts in to say thank you once again to Tina. There you go, Tina. I can see we've got some more milestones and more gifted memberships, so thank you, and I'll get through to those in probably about 40 minutes. Knowing me, that's pretty standard. Deborah Pearce saying, morning from Spencer H8, saying, loves the show every Sunday morning. Winner. Nice one, Spencer, and thank you for your amazing support, my friend. Jet 2 A321 Neo going off to Alicante now. John Walton saying, ops were out all day yesterday with the birds from 8 a.m. when we arrived until we left at 4 was relentless. Yeah, as I say, John, I don't know if you saw the Air France part, it was at the start of the stream, and oh my god, it was just like, well, wait for this to finish. Yeah, so, as it was taken off, it just flew into a big flock of birds, and it was like, what the hell? But they weren't just transiting, they were obviously in the trees around the runway, which they weren't too happy about. I do think somewhere down the line, the airport going to have to broach the subject with the National Trust about cutting some of these trees down, because it's just causing too many issues at the moment. And I can only see this getting worse and worse. It's going to be an interesting conversation, though. Jet 2 737-800 going off to Porto now. Oh, Mike saying Jesus is on the way out, going off to Gibraltar today. Thanks, mods. Well, John, I think we're on 2-3s tomorrow, aren't we? Hopefully get you both going out. Say, I'm definitely out now. The great thing when I was saying this about thing about last week was I had to cancel the show on Wednesday just because I had so much work on, so that allowed me to get back in the ballpark in regards of my personal work. And then Friday with that big lightning well, small. It didn't last long, but I tell you what, it was intense for that massive lightning bolt we had over Manchester. But it did allow me to get back up to date with everything. So yeah, there shouldn't be any kind of like cancellations in regards of I've got work to do anymore now. So I've been working very hard this week. Quite proud of myself, to be honest. Been starting at like 4 o'clock in the morning and going through till you know what time. So yeah, pat on the back for Si. Jet 2 321 Neo in the .com livery. Going off to Corfu now. Just need to get myself a haircut now because I look like a hippie at the moment. Not as bad as vision thing though. Captain looking down at their iPad there. And 3-star Reds, thank you for your continued support, my friend. Joining the 1 month crew at Short Haul, saying Concourse sent free for my first month's membership milestone. Not a chance of the Aussies going further than England. This is football, not cricket. I like style, mate. Brilliant. Bants. Coming up to 8 o'clock here in the UK. First prop's about to arrive, but we're still on this beautiful Jet 2. We'll get the prop on the way out. Oh, wowzers. Bit of breeze really turning that Jet 2 there. I don't think they were expecting that, to be honest. It's the first time we've seen that this morning. Prop. Let's see if we can get down there for it. Boom. It is the Arini coming in from Guernsey. Jet 2, EasyJet even, off to Tivot. I don't even know why I said Jet 2 there. KLM, oh my days, John, it must be having a nightmare. KLM 73 is coming out. What's happening at Schiphol, everyone? What's the weather like? I say that KLM 73 is just crossing over to come over towards us. It's like 2 hours late. You can see why the EasyJet was cancelled. Right, and I also want to say a massive thank you to Nebo1, aka Neil, with the one Think Planes gifted membership, and that's gone to Daniel K4H1Q. Well, Daniel, if you are about in the chat, please pop in to say thank you to Nebo1, because I say without that kind of support, we can't do what we want. And the great news is, if you have been gifted membership today, when we do our newly announced abroad shows, you'll be able to watch them. Most of them, not all of them, but the members only ones, that is. So there will be free view ones, of course, but there will also be a lot of members only ones as well. So something to look forward to. We'll do a proper announcement over the next 28 years. Off the jib. And there goes Jesus. off to save the people of Gibraltar. KLM is down at Tango. However, our next departure should be this Jet 2. Going off to Olbia. Right, I will get into the chat in a second in order to say thank you to the last two very kind donations. So, 3-star Reds, thank you so much. These are for you. Neil, these are for you, my friend. Boom. CS edit some vlogs. Hello there. David telling me not to spam the chat. You are the new VT, mate. Better looking as well, I've heard. Well, I don't want to say anything. Virgin Atlantic A330 just touching down now on 23 right. Coming in from Atlanta. Naomi, we ain't going to get no what's off him. That boy's disappeared. Actually, I've messaged the police over in Skiathos, seeing if he's safe, but I'm not sure he is. KLM finally departing off to Amsterdam Schiphol now. Well, Val Smith rocked up in the chat saying I can spy a pocket rocket. And a white one, it'll be playing out. Do you think, Simon? I'm not sure, to be honest. Haven't really looked. I can't remember seeing anything like that going out, but you never know. If I get lucky. Ryanair 737 MAX 8 now coming on in front of us. This one's going off to Verona. Elvis Austin, good morning to you, my friend. And Gary saying a very good morning from my balcony in Malaga. Oh, hello there, mate. I would say I'm jealous, but I'm really not. I've had enough heat now for a week. Can have some coolness. The edits, the stream will finish when I press the finish button. Simple as that. And one of our legendary mods, Big Reds, joining the 19-month crew at Domestic, saying 19 months plus of madness, saying carry on, Si. Oh, I'll try, mate. You know, can't make any promises, but thanks for being on board, my friend. KLM, E2 coming in next. So departures don't seem to be affected too badly with the what's happening in Amsterdam. There seems to be arrivals. Nige going back off to London, mate. Oh, Concorde, don't worry. If we get further than you, don't worry. We are going to be absolutely slamming this in your face, mate. That is our right to do that. And John Walton saying, cut the lot down. I'd have to agree with you. I think they're going to have to come up with a plan very soon. I think, you know, if people know where the bottom of 2-3 right is and the trees and stuff like that there, it's got really bad down there to the point that I actually think it's affecting some of the landing lights there when they're on the 05 left arrivals. And I think they're going to have to cut them down somewhere down the line, but we'll just have to see. It's not for me to say. It's not my job. Well, it's a hey-ho. But I say the ops team are doing a fantastic job today. I think, you all right, mate? One of them just passing me right there. So fair dues to them. They're doing a cracking job today. There's that E2. And there's Nige. Winglet pan. Or chocolate pan, whatever you want to call it. Let's say they're going off to London now. Okay, so how far do you think it'll go? Honestly, they got a knack of getting to the semi-finals at the moment. It wouldn't surprise me if they got there. Ryanair coming on in front of us. This is going off to Nantes. And got the Loganair ERJ145. That's coming in from Aberdeen now. Kirsty saying, I've got Jack and Tommy in bed watching with me. Excellent. Well, hope they enjoyed the footy last night. Jack was up for it. Oh, there's another one of them birds. Can't even get focus on it. This has taken 1 hour and 3 minutes in order to get here this morning. MC edits, no chance, unfortunately, mate. Blue Sky Aviation might be out at that time. Well, we're going to ignore that Ryanair taking off. Stay on this little butte. Actually, I thought that was so Mr. Quinn on another taxiway there, but there we go. EasyJet lining up, ready to go. Off to Rios. Oh my days, we've got the Ethiopian A350 back. That's next in. Coming in from Geneva. Let's go down to the bottom for now. Feels like forever since seen this one. Vladimir, hello there, saying good morning Manchester and have a wonderful creative day. Well, good morning to you, I hope you're having a good day as well. And John Walton 17.8, well, I will look forward to torch spotting. You know it, John. It is an official game with us now. That means I will officially be on turn on mound, so hopefully you'll get a Victor Alpha departure. Anthony Oyston, nice to see you, bud. How you doing? Oh, a nice little pan down the Ethiopian. And Mel C, thank you for your continued support joining the 8-month crew at Domestic, saying 8 months of madness and fun. Saying thank you. Well, thank you to you, Mel. I say, without good people such as yourself, you know, fantastic members on this channel who month in, month out, you know, step up and help support us, I am eternally grateful to you all. So thank you. Easy, my jet. Should be next out, but let's get those thank yous in for Big Red first, and then for Mel C. Hopefully these planes let me do it. Big Red, those for you, mate. Mel C, these are for you. George from Houston, thank you so much for your kind words in regards of the footage. Glad you're enjoying it. Brother Tobias, hello. Just had a Ryanair come in. However, we got this one. So we're going off to Amethia. Kevin Fairclough saying good morning all and have a great day. Well, good morning to you, mate. I hope you have a fantastic day as well. Jay Davies, welcome. And Gary Fraser going VT, he's doing it again. Mate, he's not here to stop me. You know what I mean? Hashtag part-time. Honestly, right, when he comes back into the streams, right, what we're all going to do is just like give him so much flack, just go part-timer and go, who are you? I might demod him for a laugh. Just a demod him. Just for giggles. Right, everyone. For a laugh, should I demod Vision thing, right? And then when he comes back in, oh, I'll just kick the tripod really badly. And then when he comes back in, we can just give him a load of grief going, oh, you're a part-timer, mate. I just think it's the right thing to do. I'm just going to have to have a quick look at the rain situation. Because I've got the brolly half up, I've got all the poles and everything in place for it. Just need to put the brolly up, but looks like we might have a bit of rain coming in towards us. Plus, I also need to re-level my tripod because I just kicked it, as you would have seen. There we go. There's an arrival just behind it, but so I'm just leveling stuff up. Can't have a wonky tripod. Right. I can see those Virgin emojis in there. Thank you, everyone, and the KLM as well. Right, Simon has a quick look at the weather. John Watson saying the KLM going out. It's 2 hours, 10 minutes late. That's absolutely crazy. Joe Davis saying we'll be there tomorrow in the Hilton. Oh, can't wait. Awesome. And Gary letting us know that we've got to 500 likes while we're halfway there. If you won't mind pushing us out a bit more, you can see the fire trucks coming back in there. Don't know if it's been doing a bit of training or if they've actually been called out to something proper there. Oh, wait a minute. What is happening here? Because I see they've got the ops car in front. Oh, we do have a bit of rain coming in, so I will be getting the rolly up in the next 15-20 minutes. Lucky I checked. Oh, Jay saying, need a cool down. We're off to Greece on Tuesday. Oh, I hope you have a fantastic time over there, mate. (28737) going off to Preveza now. Using the Max 8. Christopher Gray saying this time next week we'll be there awaiting departure to Malaga on the TUI Dreamliner. It's alright for some, innit? Thanks, Mike, for everything you've done today, mate, and see you soon. I'll batter Brazil, mate. Don't worry about that. Oh, my days. I've had a nightmare. Oh, that's my... What's this sticker on the back, by the way? I saw this on the thing. 80 years together. Is this like Cathay doing another special livery? Sorry about not catching that. I can't even blame any of the apps or anything. I was too busy looking at what they were doing over in the engine testing area. Hashtag. What's it? Oh no, do you know what? I can get away with this one because the on the flight tracking apps, the cafe's in the field behind me. I'm letting myself off of that one. Sorry everyone if you're going to throw hate at me, but no, not having that. Yazira Arafat, would I be correct in saying that? Saying hello from Dubai. Hello there. Gillian Williams saying hello from Jill and Katie on the Jet 2 to Malaga. Just waiting to push back. Please give a shout out to Richard and thank him for the lift to the airport this morning. Richard, where was my lift this morning, mate? Meant I could have had a few drinks last night, do you know what I mean? No, I have to just like not drink while I was watching the football. Actually, I had two 330ml cans of beer and I finished by 10 o'clock before the game started. That's how pathetic it is when you have to stream at silly o'clock in the morning. There you go. Awesome. But yeah, Richard, where's my lift, mate? I'm just kidding. Nick Bitton saying, morning Sam, hope all is well. Looks cooler there today. Yeah, mate, it is a lot cooler here today, so we've got a bit of rain coming in the next 30 or 40 minutes. See if we can get the Qatar going out, and then I'll set the brolly up. But yeah, so we do have another wave of high pressure coming in though, so get ready to roast in your living room. Next in is Ryanair from Paphos. Kirsty, yes, non-mod thing. I know, it'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Christopher Gray saying, what? Rain in Manchester? Don't believe you. Well, I'm here to just tell you the facts. John Bryant, hello there, good to see you. And James Higgins saying, from James in Nottingham, morning all. Simon, great show. I hope your good lady wife is in good health. She would if she had a ring on it. Saying love to you both. But, cheers, mate. Thankfully not married to her. Otherwise, that would give me an excuse to get divorced. Oh, I'm going to get grief for that because I know... oh, Mum might be watching now. She might be like texting going like, yeah, well, that's Simon just said. John Walton saying, no envision thing, he will say thanks. You won't, trust me. He like plays this cool thing and everything all the time, but honestly, he does get wound up. And you can tell when he does. He's got little tells, which I think is great. What's Radio? Hello there, mate. Hope you're recovering well. Tennessee Siren Productions, good to see you again. Gary Fraser, cafe kinda, I'll take that. I'll say that was to do with the apps there. They don't track well. I can't track them in, can I? Absolutely disgusting. Cafe, sort yourself out. Next in, we'll have the Ryanair from Paphos, using 737 MAX 8. Kirsty saying, is Cafe the new Turkish? Oh, let's get on this. That's he saying that 80 branding is over everything. Well, it's like the Ethiopian, but I haven't seen it on too many of them. Ash Watts, good to see you, mate. How are you doing? There goes the Tui. Graham S, welcome to you as well. Anthony Oyston saying, Sam, what are you going to do when we get to last 16? It's a 1 a.m. kickoff. Stay up, mate. I'm up anyway. EasyJet now on the roll. That's up early. That's off to Liverpool, that's why. It's got Living It Large and all his merch in there. Flying back early. After doing a great job at Taz. I'm just joking, I'm making this up. Right, Qatar is coming on now. Right, going back to Doha, using the 777-300ER. Enjoys, everybody. Gary Fraser saying Kirsty sent Tommy into mod. Well, at least he'd be here. James Petey, welcome to the stream, my friend. Not too bad, thanks, Ash. Sorry. Very nice. Wings over Dublin, welcome to you, mate. Yeah, not too bad, mate. It's been very, very busy. Oh, do you know what I like to talk about? And I'll make it last sport thing of the day. George Russell yesterday. I'm not sure about that poll. I like George Russell. Don't mind him. I know he's not everyone's cup of tea, but I don't mind him. I think he's all right. But I just don't think. I don't think that lap should have stood. I think you've got someone who's in a barrier on one of the fastest corners at the end of a lap, and he's just gone off and crashed into the barrier, and you haven't got double wave yellows there. It's a bit dodgy, that one, isn't it? And I know it's all to do with the marshalling, and it was the race director who should have actually put him in place for that. But yeah, just don't sit right with me, that one. And I think most people know I'm not the biggest Max fan, so I'm not going to be like going this, that and the other. But yeah, it was an interesting one. Looking forward to the race today, though. I think it should be quite good, especially in the temperatures they got. Tyres will be fun. Ryanair 737 with the split scimitars going off to Rabat. Francis Waite, thank you for your continued support, joining the 7-month crew at Domestic Delight. Saying 7 months to Simon and Liz, wowie, thank you, Think Planes. Well, thank you to you, mate. Great to welcome you into the chat as always. A bit of a late wave to them, but cheers. Thank you, guys. Otter Catania, this A320 CEO. And Francis, I will get into the chat to put some hearts in there in a moment or two. And thank you to everyone who put the Qatar emojis in as well. Absolute legends. Sydney class, welcome to you. That bird was playing chicken with an EasyJet there. Saw the error of its ways. Neil saying, when you finish streaming, Simon, do you go back to sleep? As you know, you get up there so early in the morning. It depends. There's a lot of times where I just plow on through because I've got so much work to do. So if I've got a bit of time, I might. I'm really good with just getting like a 20-minute nap and then waking up again. But it depends, to be honest. And as the mods have been saying to you, Tennessee Sound Production, you have to be a paying member of the channel. But what I will say is you can opt in for gifted memberships, and you can sometimes get lucky with those. Jet 2, A321 Neo, going off to Malaga now, lined up, ready to go. Peter from Frankfurt, good to see you, mate. Yeah, we've had some of that weather ourselves, mate, but not as hot as that. Not far off, but not as hot as that. Dreamliner will be on next. Again, going off to Malaga. Dana, you want to check out Blue Sky if you want something at 2 o'clock. Singapore, oh my days. I'm having a nightmare on arrival, say. I do apologise. That's not on my thing though. Yeah, it's down at the bottom of the pub. So I have the way I do it, I have little alerts set up for when planes are at certain places and they're not hitting it. So I can't tell when things are coming in. Apparently, Singapore is in the T3 car park. Honestly, useless. You know what? I'm going to see if I can get another app. I've been field testing this other app, and I think I've just had enough of. I think I've got to the point now where I just don't trust Flight Radar anymore, and. Let's see. No, in fairness to Flight Radar, it's as bad as on that one. Honestly. That transponders on some of these planes, about as accurate as... I won't say what. TUI, now lined up, ready to go. They're going off to Malaga. Daryl Nelson, welcome to you, my friend. Great to see you. And Daniel from Northwest Aviation Spotters, welcome, bud. Hope you have a good time at Taz later. Rain Peter saying good morning, Simon, Liz, and everyone. Well, good to see you, mate. Ladybird's in the chat as well. Nice to see you. And lovely Claire's in the chat, joining the 39-month crew at Domestic Delight, saying, where's the time going? 39 months. Well, thank you, Claire. lovely to see you. I hope you have a good time later as well. But I will put some hearts in there. I should have put them in for Francis Waite before. So let's put these in for Francis first. And then for you, Claire. There you go. Got a prop coming in from the Isle of Man. Alice Smith, good to see you. I don't think I'll be able to get any Atlas 7.4 going over. It's far too cloudy, mate. Was that Tina, sorry, I was replying to there. Well, fortunately, we're not going to get this prop because we're going to move on to the Dreamliner. And Big Red let us know about the Indigo. Cheers, mate. Just pop those in because I'm up to date with the chat now. Because I've been really off with the inbounds. Not my fault all the time. But the last two, definitely not my fault. Oh, David with a supper report saying winner, winner, chicken dinner. Saying chicken, bacon and leek pie with chips. Winner, mate. That is just an absolute belter. Indigo on short final, so we will go down for that. Whilst I do love catching a Ryanair, I prefer to catch the Indigo. That is inbound. And do we have... Yeah, I've just seen Francis Waite's gifted membership. I'll get to that in a sec, mate. And here we go. Coming in from Delhi now, using the 787-9 Dreamliner. It's taken 10 hours and 4 minutes in order to get here. Beaut. Ryanair is in front of us. They're going to be going off to Belfast. Also got a party plane coming on behind it. They're going off to Ibiza. Helps if focus on it. There we go. And Francis Waite, thank you so much for that One Think Planes gifted membership. That's gone to Daniel from Northwest Aviation Spotters. So Daniel, I know you're around the chat. If you could pop in just to say thank you to Francis for that amazing generosity. There we go. Thank you so much, Francis. Do appreciate it. Sally Cullum, welcome to you. Great to see you. 3-star Reds off to get some brekkie. Nice one. Oh, Wingo Dublin saying he's coming. He's got an Iceland Air 76 flight. Aberdeen Spotter, welcome to you. Thanks, Daniel, for saying thank you. So next will be the party plane off to Ibiza. Using the 737 MAX 8. Oh, what time do we call this, Graham? See? You're out commiserating Scotland getting knocked out last night. Oh, sorry, mate. And I'm only doing that because Graham was giving me some jip before the first game. And I did say it was going to come back and haunt him. And there we go. That's, hey Graham, how you doing, mate? Yeah, Wings Over Dublin. I know you're not the only one who's can't wait to see those Ryanair Max 10s. I know O'Leary is, well, he's slobbering with anticipation for them. So they should get their certification by the end of this year. Then they're talking about first quarter deliveries, aren't they? So first quarter of 2027. Jerry B, hello there, welcome to you. So we've got the Aer Lingus going back to Dublin now. Map is now saying 31 minutes to rain. So I'm guessing the apps have no idea what's happening. Tennessee Siren Productions, there should be one coming out soon. These jets coming on in front. This one is off to Alicante. Kirsty McGrath, hello there, good to see you. You've been just a silent ninja assassin there. Laura saying good morning all, a lovely Sunday ahead, thanks for the stream. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Laura. And Neil saying going to get off now, going to have an English fry up by the looks of it, saying sausage, bacon, egg, beans, black pudding, mushrooms, fried bread, and last but not least a cup of cappuccino. Winning, my friend. Won't lie, I'm a little jealous. Ryanair on final now. Coming in from fake Brussels. There goes the mighty orange going off to Alicante. And Gary Whitehead, welcome to you, mate. Saying morning, Simon, Liz, and everyone from a knackered Failsworth. Saying finally catching up on the sleep I lost during the heat wave. Great stream as always. I've actually slept quite well during it. It's quite weird, isn't it? That during all this horrible, too hot weather. I've actually done all right with sleep, so very weird. Jet 2, A321 CEO, now going off to Dubrovnik. Pure Raven, hello to you. How you doing? Oh, I'm glad you got a good night's sleep. So, you feel all refreshed. Jet 2 off to Naples now. It was ×4 there, I've just seen. I think Air Canada is pushed. I can see the tail pushing back anyway. Honestly, this weather map's all over the place. It just told me 24 minutes ago to the rain, and now it's saying 34 minutes. And it's just calmed down nicely now. Got a few planes around the back. See, magpies are kicking off again. When I was setting up this morning, one of the parent magpies picked up something in the grass, and it looked sizable. It looked like a mouse size. and it carried away in its beak, and all you heard then after that, oh my days, it was just the magpies just, well, screaming with excitement over it. It was very weird. Mr. Michael, hello. I can't actually see you in the chat, but I can see someone saying hello to you, Michael. Oh, there he is. He's saying, did you bring your brolly, son? I have got my brolly. I've got it kind of half set up. So if I need to, I can jump on it. But I've got to be honest, I just don't think it's going to rain. Just looking at the clouds and everything, they're a bit heavy looking, but there's no precipitation falling from them. So I might just get lucky. If I do, I'll be eternally grateful. But we shall see. I mean, the weather forecast for rain has just been really wrong for the last few days, and last few weeks anyway. So hopefully the weather forecasters will continue with that inaccuracy. So the air candidate isn't actually pushing. I thought it was, but that is where it is located over there. Oh, would you like magpie cam? Let's go for magpie cam, because I can hear him gobbing off. Let's just dial in a bit of focus. Ooh, there we go. So yeah, that's what you can hear on stream. Them gobbing off. I say they've had their fill of food today, because whatever they got, they devoured it. There we go. There's the other one. It just feels like nature watch, this. There you go. They're very vocal. All right, guys, I get ya. Just going around the back now. We do have some emergency vehicles. Don't know if they're doing any training today. Seems to be quite busy around there. And coming out now, we do have the Jet 2 going to Split. We've also got a EasyJet going to Zakynthos, and there's an EasyJet pinging to go to Geneva. We'll see what we've got coming in. Also got the Rome return flight for Ryanair. That'll be going up. Next in, though, will be the Etihad coming in from Belfast. And then we've got the Turkish A321neo. Boom. I'll tell you what, they're down here now. Watch, honestly. Magpie cam. This is like the best cam ever. If you like magpies, this is the channel for you. If you don't like magpies, turn off now. Yeah, right, mate. So it's in this area where they found whatever they did. Well, oh yeah, he was going after that there, wasn't he? That butterfly. You leave that butterfly alone. You've had more than enough today, you big fat sod. Like me. There's a bit buzzing off this if she was there. Oh well, she's not. Okay, some doggos in the background. Just to say, if you're down at the RVP today, definitely pop into the Taz Fair and go and see Living It Large. I know he's got his all his gear out and everything. I saw him do a quick stream there yesterday. Like he had some nice tags and some other paraphernalia, aviation related. Vicky Moss. Well, if we had planes, I'd love it as well. But seems to be a bit quiet at the moment, but it will get busy. We've got a lot of planes about to come on to final. Matt C saying he's got somewhere he is. You sure, Matt? I'm not sure. I think you're telling fibs there, mate. It's miserable there. It's just 50 shades of grey. So this ATR is coming in from Belfast. How long has it taken? This has taken 47 minutes in order to get here today. Tina just saying, just had a downpour in Southport and didn't last particularly long. Hopefully if we did get something like that, it'd be short-lived. Geo saying magpies are cute. Thing is, Geo, I've seen them do some things that aren't particularly nice to other birds. And it's put me right off them, to be honest. Liz likes them, but then when I tell them what they do to other birds, she doesn't like them as much. I will say something. Driving down here this morning, I did notice that, and I can't prove it because I didn't breathalyse them, but oh my days, there were 3 people who I thought were well over the limit and still driving. It was, guys, honestly, please, I know it's not you lot, but you know, it's going out to, hopefully out to some muppets out there who probably thinking they could get away with it. Don't drink and drive. Honestly, it was so bad. So there was a guy going down. The worst one was a guy driving down the motorway, and there were actually people working on the motorway overnight. And effectively, they closed the 3 outside lanes. You know, narrowed it down into 1 lane. You know, and then put the advisories of 40 on there. And it was like, fine. This guy was driving down the middle lane of the motorway between 2 lanes, no lights on, and he didn't know what lane he was supposed to be in, so he was all over the place. So then the car in front of me, like you know, flashed him to go in there, and then he just started literally driving in between 2 and 3 lanes. It was just like, what the hell? Honestly, I was surprised that there weren't any police around, because I know that they do like doing random audits around the airport after like football games and stuff like that. I know that there was a big clampdown over at the so the drop-off area earlier this week. Apparently there's some naughty people who have been using the reflecting number plates that, you know, the ANPR cameras can't read. So the police were down there with this scanner that actually tells them if it's a reflective number plate, and they were pulling quite a few drivers from what I've been told in regards of it. So if you're thinking of evading the charges, I think the airport have started to tweak on that. Some people are doing that. And say there is a free drop-off area. Go for that, peeps. But yeah, don't just think you can get away with that. I think that it's going to be something that happens quite a lot here now. So they do have their own police effective station here. So they do have officers that are available to do this at all times. Jerry B, take care. Francis Waite saying no Ravens, please. Well, can't guarantee anything on this channel, to be honest, Francis, so never rule it out. Ryanair now coming in from Faro using the 737-800. This has taken 2 hours and 23 minutes in order to get to Manchester today. Michael Nicholson, hello there, saying good morning, friend from Scotland. Saying Charlie, Finley and Noah watching and getting excited for our flight to Egypt soon. Oh, I hope you have a fantastic time, guys. Thanks for joining us. Right, that Jet 2 and that EasyJet, well, those EasyJets I should say, should be crossing over in the next couple of minutes. So we do have the likes of the Air Canada, the Etihad 777, and of course the Emirates A350-900 to go out still. H. Khan, I don't think it's raining near the airport, to be honest. Could be wrong. So there's a lot of heavy clouds around, but I don't think it's actually raining. David saying, I saw 28 magpies on the trip out to Glenroy Lodge from Christchurch this afternoon. 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy. What's it for 28? Kebab. You get a kebab. There you go, mate. Sorted you out. Sadia Hussein saying, good morning all. Hope you're well. Well, I'm doing all right, thank you. Hope you are as well. So they're making their way over to T3. Over on this side now, we do have Those planes looking for to depart. There's the Jet 2. That'll be going off to Split, and the EasyJet behind it will be going off to Zakynthos. Also have the ERJ145 going back to Inverness, now pinging. John Walton, you couldn't pay me to go there, mate. Sorry, I gotta be honest, I'm just, I know Paul does a good job, and there's some other great ones, like 744 Experience. They're there. There's some other great people there as well. Selling models at good discounted rates as well. But it'll just be too busy, and I can't be bothered with that. I think I'm going to go at the butcher's though and get some meat. There you go. That's my Sunday sorted. I think I've decided I want a roast because it's cooled down. You see, we haven't really been eating that much because just not been feeling like it. So. Yeah, I think we've deserved a roast, so I'm going to go and see if they've got any good meat. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing after that, John. My priorities sorted out. #bellycam. Vanessa Hawkhead saying, please don't show the magpie again. My cat is going crazy. TVS wobble on. Oh, no. Sorry about that. I'll try to keep him out of it. But if I'm feeling mischievous, I might actually do that again. Richard Dowd, good morning to you. And Guy Fraser saying we're at 700 likes. Well, thank you for everyone for that. Saying let's try and get to 1K. Be cool if we could. As I say, I know that it's always a little bit slow after having a couple of shows off. And as I say, lightning on Friday, that was beyond my control. But on Wednesday, that was my fault because I'm just so far behind in work. But kind of getting back there now. So that's really, really good to hear. David saying, I often see 2 or 3 magpies mobbing a cash transit flybys. Yeah, as I say, I've just had quite a few experiences where I've seen them just take out other nests and stuff like that. And I know it's all territorial and all this, but I just don't like them. Jane Welshie lady, lovely to see you, Jane. How are you doing? Texican Ethan, I hope I've said that right, saying hello. See you later, Matt. And Simon Lonslow Aviation, welcome to you, mate. Dave Cox saying, I'm now the only driver in the family. One of the reasons I went teetotal. Well, as I say, you can do things, and you can work out how quickly alcohol works for your system, stuff like that. It's not guaranteed science, but it's all right. But it's a case of if you're steaming drunk. You know what I mean? There's no ifs or buts about it. If you drink the night before, just have a couple, one drink, or 2, and then, a good few hours later, it should have worked for your system, etc. However, going out and being absolutely steaming drunk, I'm sorry, it's not acceptable. It really isn't. So, I'm just hoping it just doesn't, that stupid driver didn't affect him. And they say there was another one who was driving. I was driving down the road and I'm behind him. Oh, it's a boop. This is a boop, Mr. Walton. And he was just driving down the middle of the road. I'm like going, oh, for crying out loud. Please stop. Oh, we've got someone working on the airfield there. I mean, that's not an even subtle boop, that, is it? I mean, that's just like super white boop. Wowzers. Well, looks like we've got a few planes with a few slot delays here. Because one's gone down Victor Bravo. Victor Delta. One's gone down Victor Charlie, and the other one's on uniform. Which is never an ideal thing when looking to go out. Do have this one, say, and we'll swipe over. You got this one, A321 Neo, and then over on Victor Delta we have this. So This one's off to Geneva. The 321neo is off to Zakynthos. The Jet2 321neo is off to Split. And we have a few more. We've got TUI Dreamliner making its way out towards us. But in addition to that, we also have this Ryanair. That's going off to Rome. And then behind it, we've got the Logan Air. Well, hopefully, one of them depart in the next few minutes. Also got Jet2. It's going to Venice now, pinging. Simon Lonzo Aviation saying, have you had any rain this morning? Preston just had a massive downpour. Well, no, we haven't, but there is a chance of having a little squall coming through the area. My app is saying that. Let's see what the update is saying. Now starting in 23 minutes, and it's going to last for probably 30-40 minutes. So I might put the brolly up in a minute, actually. Let's just see what the... Oh no, we should miss it. I honestly, I don't know what they're doing. I just looked at the Turkish. I've missed it. I was looking at the weather map. I've missed that one. Okay, I'm back to square one. I'll take that on the chin. Ah, dear. I'm having a nightmare today. I'm just not with it. Alright, come on everyone, give me some banter. I'm up for it. And A-Rod Homer, thank you so much for the 5 Think Planes gifted memberships. They've gone to Simon Lonslow Aviation, Jimmy Play 72, Jamlin, Graham Roberts and Kim Ashton. Well, thank you massively for that. I know the people who've just received them will be extremely grateful. And if you are in the chat, please pop in to say a massive thank you to A-Rod Homer, because without that support, we can't do what we do. In addition to that, the big bonus will be you will be able to see most of our, I think, shows from our next lot of abroad show. So something to look forward to. Let's put the hearts in there for A-Rod Homer. Thank you, mate. Massive support once again. On Pure Raven saying, hey Sam, I don't feel refreshed. 4 weeks of the mutts next door barking from 1 AM non-stop. I'd just report that. I've got to be honest. I shouldn't be doing that. I should be bringing it in if that's the case. Oh, wowzers. So Ash saying you've got some pork chops. That sounds pretty decent, mate, won't lie. Kim got them from work, and that's what they'll be having. Very nice. Do like a proper pork chop. Dave Cox, take care. See you again soon. And Paul Rayner, hello there from Chesterfield. I'm looking forward to going down the chat and seeing the Turkish bit. David saying, before I joined the Royal Navy, I worked in a pub for 2 years, during which I saw 8 of the drink drive regulars right off their cars will get banned. When in the Royal Navy, we take turns as duty driver. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? But I say, I just see so, because I'm coming out at these silly times. I do get to see them quite often, but today was really bad. It was a hell of a lot. Finnair will be in next. Ben Booth, I would just say don't make a YouTube video of our video, because if you do, unfortunately, it will get a copyright claim against it. YouTube are one of the good ones in regards of letting us know when people do videos against us, and say if you don't have our permission, you'll get a copyright strike against your account. Here we go, here comes the banter. Rob Dre, see you all later. There we go. I thought I'd get worse than that, to be honest. Well, I'll let myself off. That's off Geneva. The Thin Air is about to join us, but I think I'm going to stay on that 321 Neo for the Mighty Orange. But do you know what? I think I can get both. So, 2 hours 40 flight, I'm going to guess. Seems to be in the ballpark. 2 hours 50, a little bit longer today. EasyJet is spooling up. Get us touching down. De-rotate now. I don't think I'm going to get down to the bottom for that one. So unfortunately, won't get that EasyJet. Do you have a prop in the vicinity, which is the Arini going back to Guernsey. Looks like it's going to come on via Victor Alpha. And Nathan Eccles, thank you, mate, for your continued support. Joining the 14-month crew at Domestic, saying fantastic live shows. Well, thank you, Nathan. Do really appreciate it, mate. And Pete Hibbard, thank you as well for your fantastic support. Joining the 1-month crew at Domestic, saying keep up the great streams and enjoy your coverage. Well, thank you, mate. I will get down in the chat just to say thank you in a moment or two. Actually, let's see if the prop will let me do it. It's not moving yet, so that's always a good sign. There's one. And there's two. Cheers, mate. I can see a little rain a good few miles away, but I don't think that's coming towards me. I could be wrong. Right. Sun has come out and it's causing a few issues, so just let me sort that out. That's better. So, Ryanair coming on in front of us. This one's going off to Rome. Remember, always sit on the right side for this flight. Air Canada has pushed, so that should be out with us in a minute. I've got a funny feeling though that's going to be going off on 2-3 right. I think we're going to get a few more over here. Got Ryanair, got a couple of Ryanairs, got a Jet 2. I think we'll be going down to single runway operations. Jules Harris, hello there, lovely to see you. Saying it's cloudy on the south coast. It's pretty much the same here, just cloudy and overcast. So I will look for ETDs on some of the heavies. I say we know we've got the Air Canada pushing, so that's going to be in the next 5-10 minutes, so I don't need to do that one. Etihad looking to go out about 10 to 10. And the Emirates to Dubai is going to be about 10 minutes later than that, so not too long to wait for those. John Hardiker saying, watching by the pool in Crete. Very nice. Working on the tan whilst watching the stream. I like it. Kirsty's back, but she's on the phone, so she doesn't want to talk to you, so she doesn't want to tag you. There you go. Disgusting behaviour. Graham C saying, you're lucky VT's in Greece. Hopefully, we're starting a petition to see if we can get him to stay there, Graham, to be honest. So if you wouldn't mind signing that, I'd be eternally grateful. Francis Waite saying that cloud looks mega. They do, they just look mega contrasty. I can't see any precipitation coming from them, that's the thing. The one where I can see a bit of precipitation, it doesn't actually look that menacing, which is really weird, but hey ho, what do I know about clouds? Well, H can't say it rained in Whitefield about 10 minutes ago. Good old distance ag, I can't. Do you know what? Yeah, over in that direction I can see a little bit. Oh, man on tail. Wait a minute. Let's have a look. Oh, this is a good one, this. Who's that? Max somebody or other. Max Manus, is it? Oh, Max, they've actually cared about your one, so well done, bud. And there they go, off to Malaga. John Walton saying, looks like you. Well, he's a good looking bloke then, isn't he, John? I just want to have a look at one cloud in particular. Sorry about this. Forget the plane. Yeah, there's a bit of precipitation coming from that one. Don't think there's anything there. Oh well. Jet 2, off to Venice now. Gary saying we're at 800 likes, saying 1.5k in the stream, saying if you're enjoying the stream, please hit the like. It really helps the channel and it's free to do so. There you go. I can't articulate it better than that. So thanks, Gary, for doing that. Gary Fraser calling me Tubby. Oh. Is that the Diana in chat? Saying, morning all, Simon, mods, chatters and fellow lurkers. Good to see you, Diane. Hope you're doing well. You know, I was getting my car ready for its MOT yesterday, Diane, and it reminded me of you. Because I had to check the tread on my tyre, so I used a 20p piece in order to do that. Sorry. Off to Alicante, we'll be going with the 737 MAX 8. Looks like we are on single runway ops now. I can see the ops car coming out towards us, and I can see that the ATR for Loganair to going to the Isle of Man is down at the bottom of 23 right. It's either that or that pilot doesn't know where he's going. Diana, no, like I say, just, you know, I was checking the tread on my tyre, so before the car goes into the MOT tomorrow. So I was just they say use a 20p piece. Having said that, you don't need to use a 20p piece. All you need to do is so if you look between the tread and the main thing, there's these little lines thing, and once your tyre wears down to those lines, that means you're in the illegal zone. So that's when you change tyres. I think mine should just be okay. I got one that's just like questionable, but the rest are all excellent. Diane, some of us can't afford it because you've been robbing so many 20p pieces. That's how you can afford such a nice car. Air Canada coming out. So we are on single runway ops now. So next departure will be from down here. Gives us the opportunity to see something a little bit different. So you know, we're so used to having the planes take off right next to us, but what it does mean is I can ramp the volume up a little bit now. Let's see how that goes. Toast. Yeah, that's good. So my voice is going to become even more annoying. So no rain down there yet. Let's see what my thing's saying. It does look a bit rainy, that coming towards me. Let's have a look. If it is, I'm just going to put the brolly up. Starting in 6 minutes. Yep. Right, there you go. That's a good time to do it, isn't it? If I missed this prop, I do apologise. Oh, the prop's on the roll. Let's see if I can get that. So I'm going to get that one because I'm starting to feel a little bit of rain. So bear with me for 2 secs. Get yourself a brew. Get ready for a couple of colourful metaphors if this goes horribly wrong. There we go. Part 1's done. Part 2. Looking good so far. Right, we'll see the brawler in a sec. Right. Can actually hear the rain. This is really good timing for me for once. this is the pain. This is the bit that's a pain, screwing it into these storm poles so I can keep it upright. One done. If I miss the next departure, I do apologise in advance, but keeping the gear all good is the priority. There we go. Right, that's effectively done. Boom. Right, one more thing, then I'm good to go. Rain cover over the buggy. Oh, winning. Rain cover for this camera. Right, Air Canada is taking its sweet time to get to the bottom, I'll say that. Next departure is this Ryanair 737 MAX 8. It's going off to Malta now. Boom. Okay. Eject coming out on the taxi. And at the bottom, it is the Air Canada. There's nothing coming in. Oh, there is. There's a 319 coming in from Faro. Guy Fraser saying, "This is Davina. You are live. Please do not sweat." Honestly, it's so hard not to do that at times. You know, like when there's something. Oh, awesome. Yes, my microphone just went walkabout there. Sorry. Guessing I've got a magnet somewhere. It's gone AWOL. So yeah, that is the hardest part. You know, you're doing stuff and it doesn't go to plan. And there are times where you just want to turn around and say naughty words. You just have to restrain yourself. Air Canada, now on the roll. Oops, no, it's that one. There we go. Going back off to Toronto. Very nice. So I don't think it's actually here for that long. The app was saying it's going to be here for a good 30 minutes plus, but I don't think it will be. Oh, Kirsty's 100% coming back with a load of tat. Otherwise, he's just not been manly enough. I love that. Blokes do know how to treat themselves to tat when left to their own devices. So, KLM E2 coming out on the taxi. See how long this is going to last for. Well, it's saying rain starting in 6 minutes. Well, unfortunately, they've got that spectacular on because it's raining already. So fingers crossed it won't be too bad. So we do have that E2 coming out, that beautiful KLM. So surprised this one's got the slot that it's been given, because we say John Walton said that the EasyJet's to Amsterdam's been cancelled, the first one, and we did see that the first KLM was a good 2 hour late going out. I will say North Manchester looks like it's absolutely chucking it down there now. Wowzers, we're getting a big old squall coming through here. I'm just going to hold on to the brolly a sec. He's just got up there a little bit. Oh, he's yet just arriving using the 319, coming in from Faro. I said, I don't anticipate this being all that long, but it's going to be a little bit fun whilst it is here. So, at the bottom now, we have the EasyJet going off to Malaga, and behind that we've got a Ryanair going to Paphos. Gareth Jackson saying, morning all, finally on its way to Glasgow. Oh, better late than never, as we always say. And I don't know if we did hear before, but I'm sure I heard a 777. I'm just looking on flight radar. I'm right. We've got the Etihad coming out, so that's coming out a little bit earlier than they first projected, so that's good. So nothing in the engine testing area. But hopefully we should see that Etihad coming out from that little gap. Dave saying, just walked back from the hall to the Bellbird wing and got startled by the fattest possum I've seen in a long time. Time to get some possum traps out, methinks. Should call that Possum Simon. I'll leave that one there. Right. Off to Dublin we go with this ATR. Oh, that breeze is getting up. I think a lot of people who came down here this morning in order to get some geeking in have just said, enough of that nonsense, and I think we'll finish it here. I've seen quite a few leaving over the last few minutes, and I found my magnet finally. I'm quite relieved to hear that, to see that. In a minute. Fire crews have been very busy. It looks like there is some sort of drill going on today. They've been out and about with blues and twos on, quite a lot. Dean saying, been told Air France 777 going to London Heathrow today to rescue the three A320s that went, 3 A220s that went tech. 3 of them went tech yesterday. That's weird. That's very weird. Well, if you're down at Heathrow, you're going to get a treat. Don't know if Jerry will be out later in order to catch that. I'm sure he'll make a special trip to catch that 777. John Walton saying it's hammering it down here now. I think we've missed the most of it here, John. It's just gone to the north, but we've just been belted with some real big gusts of wind, like over 30 mile an hour jobby. So just keeping an eye on the brolly. I gotta be honest, I don't like this brolly over like 30 mile an hour. I'm just like, it's fine, but it's just that I don't trust it. Whereas if I've got my tent, I would trust that one implicitly. Whereas this one, there we go. Well, Dean, I think like I say, mate, if some of the Heathrow spotters, just keep an eye on that one. Nige 319 coming in. I'm just sticking it to one camera at the moment, as you can imagine in these conditions. It's yeah, we had some big old gush yesterday, Curse, but as I say, that was a little unexpected. Hopefully it starts to calm down soon. Should do. Right, let's stick on to that 777 coming out. Like I was saying, we had thunder and lightning yesterday, but next to no rain. Today it's just overcast here. Well, I mean, that supercell that you had over Scotland on Thursday night into Friday morning, that was absolutely crazy. All I was doing was just watching that and just seeing all these lightning strikes. The E2 to Zurich is now pinging. Sammy boy saying good morning, everyone. Well, good morning to you. I'm just going to see if I can get an update on this app thing. So if it stops, I can take this thing down. So it'll be a break in 13 minutes. And Carl will try and put it down then. Well, we will capture this epic 777 for you. I say it shouldn't be too long before the Emirates A350 pushes. And Gary saying we've got 850 likes. Well, let's see if we can get up to 1,000. Really good if we could. And it takes you 2 seconds to hit that like button as well. You know, I think we were talking about this on Drones and Planes earlier this week. It's going to be sad when we lose some of these 777s. You know, that Cathay is reverted back to the 350, and I know that will go back to a 777 when the students come back in September, if memory serves you right. But I want to miss having as many 777s as we have had recently. They've been something to look forward to, something different. I say we love the 380, but as I say, it's nice to have a little bit of a mix. 350 and the 777 has certainly provided that for us. Gary Fraser saying it got to the stage where we had a lightning app on and kept saying closer, getting closer. Honestly, it was just bonkers. I mean, the conditions. I follow a few meteorologists, and they were just saying we were lucky on the Friday that the supercell that was coming up from Europe didn't actually cross over the channel. If that did, we would have had something similar. Not as bad as what happened in Scotland, but we would have got something pretty bad as well. Dean, no idea, mate. There's just so many reasons. I mean, were there any CODEF stands available? Were there any staff available? There's so many reasons, mate. You could tell they wanted to come into Manchester just by how they were circling over it. But it's whether we've got availability for it or not. And obviously the ops team went, no. They've obviously measured the risk up in regards of, because I've heard two things. There was because of the conditions at Heathrow, but it was also because there was a medical emergency as well. So the two combined, so they obviously weighed up the the risk and everything, and just said, no, just go to Birmingham, please. But you Birmingham spotters must have loved it. And that is off to Preveza. Kirsty, that's about right, that actually, that number you just thrown out. It's a number that I've seen muted in regards of how many lightning strikes were over Scotland. Absolutely crazy. But, you know, that is what you get in these things. And I'm guessing if we're going to have a load of hot weather again, there's a chance we might get it again. So we'll just have to see. Coming on next, taking the intersection, is the 737 MAX 8 for Ryanair. Going off to Paphos, you can actually see the tail there. Dean saying he had 8 minutes to get to Birmingham. He got there in 7. Ledge. Well done, mate. Whoa. Dean saying he's done a really good job there. Wait till he gets the speeding tickets. E2 coming out just over there. I'll be following the Etihad down to the bottom. So there is a bit of a queue down there now. Next will be the EasyJet going off to Malaga. Looks like they've got a Ryanair that's going to take the intersection, but we'll keep an eye out for the EasyJet. And Graham Tannehill, thank you for your continued support. Joining the 21-month crew at Domestic, saying 21 months with Simon and Liz crew. Well, thank you, mate. Always a pleasure to welcome you into the chat, and I hope you're doing well. It's calming a little bit now. Famous last words. Gary Fraser saying, I bought my season ticket last week. John refers it as a charitable donation. Oh well. She knows best, mate. Just remember that. And just thank her for allowing you to buy it. Oh yeah, should get the hearts in there for Graham. Looks like we do have an Air France A320. Hopefully this one doesn't break down, Dean. Oh no, that's not going to work. Oh no, it's coming into view now. I thought it was closer. Boom. There you go, Graham. Thanks for your support, mate. So you see the rain pouring down to the east of us. But that Air France A220 should be coming into view any second now. Well, would you rather fly it on an Air France A220 or would you prefer a 777? Let us know in the comments what John Walton's take on it will be. Actually, let's shift over there. Next in is the KLM E2. That'll be going off to Amsterdam Schiphol. Yeah, France has vacated, so there's enough space for it now. Let's take off. And you can see the tail of it now, just popping over the top of the hill. Oh, right at the top of the bump there, beautiful. I'm shocked John Walton said 777. I thought he was a closet A320 fan all day long. I think everyone in the chat saying 777 please. Don't blame you. Having said that, my last flight with United on 777 wasn't particularly awesome. I'm sure their product was that that good. Lady Denise saying out of those 777, but better than an A380. I'd be honest, I'd be on the AT. I know this sounds weird, I haven't been on an AT20 yet, so I'd probably go on an AT20. Off to Dublin, we're going the 737 MAX 8. And John Walton letting us know that the Emirates has pushed. Can't see it from here today, John, which is a bit annoying, but thanks for letting us know, bud. They're making it their way out towards us now. And we've got a 7-3 for Ryanair going off to Copenhagen now. Fire crews are coming over from the south station. I'm guessing they're going to provide a bit of cover. Oh my days, we got Dwayne Pipe in the stream. How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. That's Dwayne. Thank you for your support joining the 15-month crew at Domestic. Haven't left a kind of what's the word I'm looking for? A comment. This is going very quickly after it. Helvetic E2 going back to Zurich. But Dwayne, thank you so much. And I'm being asked why are we on single runway ops? Oh, we got an emergency coming in. Is anyone listening on comms? Because I mean, unless they're covering for something on the other side. I don't know what's happening. Oh, Dwayne, sorry to hear that you've had a bad spell in hospital, mate. But it's good to see you in the chat again, my friend. We're on single runway outs because that's the times that we do them on a Sunday. So on Sunday we're doing from 6:15 through till 9:30, and then from 1 p.m. through till 8 p.m. Of course, they vary differently from what happens in the middle of the week. But yeah, it's on time as normal. And the reason they do it is for noise abatement issues. Guys, just saying we've got up to 900 likes. Sorry the paning's so bad, it's just that I'm having to hold on to this probably a little bit. Ideally, I'd take it down, but we are due another little squall. But let's see. Emirates on a taxi out. See what the app's saying. But we'll put these hearts in for Dwayne. Our small way of saying thank you to him for that mega spot. I say, bud, hope you're feeling 100% soon. Ian Rigg, good morning to you. Tui doing a positioning flight from Glasgow to Manchester is next in. But going out will be the Abu Dhabi bound Etihad 777-300ER. Darren, good to see you, mate. Did you get your alarm call this morning? I might have been lurking in a certain stream yesterday, but good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying Tasfair. Yeah, I agree with you, Gary. I think they really do need to look at the noise abatement. It's an antiquated thing, but it's an agreement that they have in place. It's like the one that they have at Heathrow. But I mean, what do you do? You know, they kick off big time if you didn't do it. You know, if you tried to change it. But hey ho. The reason why I went off that Etihad is because we do have the 2 Dreamliner coming in now from Glasgow. Short position in flight. I'll tell you what, some testy conditions. Darren saying 3 alarm calls in total. Ledge, mate. Love it. You out on the lash last night as well? I'm seeing Gary Fraser saying, how's the head? If you were, I hope you drank that Living It Large guy under the table. So we're at 2 vacating now. Next out will be the flight to Faro. There's Orion Maya. Let's see if we can make that last push up to 1,000 likes, please. Got the Emirates making its way down to the bottom. It'll be number... Oh, after this one, it'll be number 2 to go out. And yeah, Darren, it has got a bit colder. However, mate, as I've been saying all stream, we've got another heat dome, as they're calling them now, making its way towards us at the moment. And I think it's going to be even hotter than it was a few weeks during the last week. So yay. Diane, you've just summed it up perfectly, saying no one hit that like button, we get a longer stream if it doesn't hit 1k. No, I just finish anyway, I don't care. Don't care that much, trust me. I've got things to do. But there we go. Hit the like button. Emirates making its way down there. Nick Lamb, good morning to you, my friend. How you doing? Gary Fraser saying, Simon, with them changing the routes in and out of Glasgow, part of the agreement is that Glasgow Airport will be paying for double, triple glazing to the house that will be under the new route. Well, I mean, it's just one of them things, but I think in the long run, it'll probably be profitable for them to do that. You know, I think especially here, it just makes sense for us to be on dual ops all day. I don't care if it's a Sunday. I mean, the thing is, right, so here's my thought about the dual runway ops here, right? The times that they put them out, and they're saying, well, we'll go from 6:15 through to 9:30. Well, if they're on dual ops, they're going to wake the people up then. Once they're up, which I'm hoping they are at 9:30, it doesn't make a jot of difference to them because they're already up. So it doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever, this noise abatement thing, but hey-ho. Right, Ryanair is vacating. And they're going to make their way over to T3 now. Old Francis Waite saying, sardines and salad for dinner for me tonight. Very healthy, mate. Right, there is a prop. Waiting to go out. Somewhere down there. Going off to Belfast. And then we're going to be looking at the... where are you? Oh, there. That's, yeah. We've got another plane coming in behind this. Just about to see that on the app. We've got the EasyJet coming in from Paris Charles de Gaulle. And then it will be the Emirates A350. Oliver, welcome to you today. And Sophie Penfold's also new here. Well, lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well. Darren saying it was an early one, to be honest. Relatively speaking, saying if you know, you know. The Romper Pub had no draft beers on. Been drank dry. What? Is Jim been down again? I'm kidding. I got some voice notes off Jim last night. Looked like he sounded like he was having a lot of fun in the pub he was in. I know they weren't watching the England game in there because that's what I commented on. I was just like, come on, Jim. Gary saying 950 likes, 1.2k in the stream. Come on, let's get over that line. Come on, everyone. It only takes 2 seconds to do. See you later, Kirsty, and thanks for everything you've done. Right, I'll go down to the bottom of the runway the old-fashioned way. Emirates now turning on 223 right for its departure back to Dubai. Sean's, hello there. Good to see you. Mr. Bear saying he's late, you won't do it again. I think you will. I've got to be honest. Jackers Osborne saying, watching with my lad William, he loves the channel. Oh, thank you. Great to hear. Very nice. Hope you all enjoyed that. Well, that is going to be our last one of the stream. I might get another one going out. Say I've got a few things to do today. Sunday, people have things to do, unfortunately, including myself. So I want to say thank you to everyone today. You've been absolutely next level. I'll be out tomorrow. The pre-MOT stream. Looking forward to that. And give me a load of abuse saying, Simon, I don't think your car's going to pass. I'll just have to take it on the chin. Do you have a plane coming in? Well, we'll get that. Oh, it's evaded me. It's just down here. But yeah, thank you. Mods, you've been absolutely amazing. I just want to say thank you for all the likes, the support via the membership milestones, the super chats, super stickers, gifted memberships, membership renewals, membership upgrades as well. We've had a few of those. So thank you, everyone. It's been awesome. Let's say back out tomorrow morning. Hope to see you then. Blue Sky Aviation will be on a little bit later, so if you go in the chat, give them a bit of grief from me, like go bah, something like that. All works for me. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Dwayne saying just get a new car. That's what I did last year, mate. I got a new car because the other one was going to be too expensive to replace. So yeah, so that's the thing. It's only a couple of years old. It's well, when I got it, I only had like 12,000 miles on the clock, so practically brand new. So there we go. But thanks everybody. Hope you all have a cracking Sunday. So watch a bit of Formula 1 later. I don't know what games are on today football wise. I think they've all just merged into one. But I'll be watching them. But have a good one. See you all later. And of course, we'll be getting Simon and John going out to Amsterdam Schiphol tomorrow. So I'll be one to tune in for. So I'll see who's on. I don't know. Watch your see if I can transfer you over. Should be somebody that I follow live at the moment, but you never know. Oh, there goes BizJet. Direct. There literally isn't. There you go. Well, I will leave you in peace. Take it easy. Have a good Sunday. See you soon. Bye.